Physiques, I'm Mariah Thompson. Check it out. Get some gains, get some power, get diced, get shaped up, get lean. And we're starting the program right about now. So my name is Mariah Thompson. How are you doing, everybody? Yes, it's good to see ya. Anyway, so okay, today I'm going to be talking about skinny guys. Skinny guys, you want to get some muscle. You're already lean and ripped. You already got the genetics to be ripped. You got that high metabolism. You got that struggle. You ain't gaining. Why ain't you gaining? Why ain't you growing? You're pissed off. You've been working in the gym every fucking day. Every day and nothing's happening. Well, I've got an answer for you. Okay, I'm just going to give you some advice on how I started. I've been slim, fat, and chubby. Oh wow. When I say fat, I mean chubby. I've been slim, chubby. And I finally decided I just want to be ripped and muscly now. And I'm fed up of going up and down the way, and I'm not going up again. Anyway, okay, let's get to the point. So what you want to do, you want to gain some muscle, yeah? And everybody wants to gain some muscle. So what we're going to be doing right now is helping you out on the, finding out what the problem is. Now, I'll give you some advice on how I started. Everyone's body is a bit different and stuff like that. What I would advise you to do, okay, I'd probably, what I'd do, if I was a skinny guy in the gym, wasn't getting no gains, eating my foods, I know I got high metabolism, that etc. This is where I would start. I'd start with my weight, height, foods that I'm eating, the way I'm doing my exercises in the gym, the way I'm flexing the negative and positive of the muscle. So you got the positive and the negative, positive and the negative. Remember, a muscle is like this at first, and then when it's getting activated and flexed, you're communicating with your nerves, sending messages to these little fibers, and an electric charge is pulling them in for them to lock. So that's what's happening. Okay, but let's say you're a skinny guy and you want to get some mass. Okay, well, the type of reps that I started off on was what I'd do. I'd go in the gym and I'd go, okay, I'm doing let's say a 5 set of dumbbell pulls. Okay, so what I would do, I'd flex my muscle up doing 10 to 12 reps. So what this would do, this will get muscle in the arm, and this will cause me to get a pump, and the pump is what activates mass and hypertrophy. So what I do 10 to 12 reps, pumping my muscles, yeah? And then after those 10 to 12 reps, I'd get a heavier weight, straight after, no rest or anything, I do 5 to 6 reps with a heavier weight. Or sometimes I do, a heavier weight where, I just do 4 reps or something like that. Depends how you feel, but I'd just stick to 5 to 6 and 10 to 12. So I'd get a medium weight, do 5 to 6. I get a medium weight, do 10 to 12, and then I'd get a heavy weight and do 5 to 6 reps. And the reason why I do this is to train both twitch type of muscles. And what this does is, the 10 to 12 reps activates, mass muscles. So I'm going to be pumping blood in there and causing a pump. Then straight after, I'm going to carry on and get the heavier weight, so I get the thickness of the muscle, because heavy weights cause density and thickness in the muscle. And what it does as well as that is change your nerves from mind and muscle connection to get used to heavier weights, to flexing them. It, you know, it switches on more nerve motors and that, etc. So I do that on every type of muscle. I was doing that for, you know, 3 months to 4 months, but I actually went for 5 months doing that sort of training. I did see some gains, and my body did train, and like, you know, it just jumped up quickly. I've looked on some websites and stuff like that, and I've seen that other people train as well. Like, some people just go for the heavyweight training straight away, and you know, just do it all year. But like, what I'd advise you to do, let's say if you're beginning or something like that, you know, you want to get used to the weight. So I'd say I'd go heavy, you know, for like probably like 2 to 3 months, just to get used to the weight and to, you know, build a foundation on growing some thickness of the muscle, and you know, switching on them nervous veins for a bit, so you get used to the heavy weight. And then I'd start going into bodybuilding exercises, and you know, getting a pump, and you know, focusing on the flexing of the muscle. So my advice would be is to, you know, do some heavy weight for 3 months, just so you get used to it, yeah. And then after 3 months of training and eating properly is very important. I'd go do my routine, try that out. Go do let's say, like I said, go do 10 to 12 reps, and then jump straight into 5 to 6 reps with a heavy dumbbell. So you're training both types of muscles. The reason why I said go heavy for a bit first is just so you get used to the heavy weight, and switch on that mind and muscle connection. This is if you're brand new anyway to the gym, and you know, to get some density in muscles, just to get some solid shit in there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just go heavy all the time, because going heavy all the time, yeah, you grow a little bit, yeah. And in the beginning of training, you'll grow anyway, because you're in the beginning, you just grow like you're on some flipping steroids or something. You're on probably you're just gonna grow. You know what I mean? So, but in other words, some people just don't grow. Now, I want to get into that a little bit more. Like, so why wouldn't, let's say you've done all the heavy training, and then you've done all the high reps and stuff like that, and it just isn't working for you, and you're a skinny guy and you're still skinny. We need to be looking at the way you're flexing your muscle. Are you flexing it properly? Are you getting the full range of motion and flexing the full range of motion properly? Getting a full flex. Because that's what it's about if you develop mass. The negative or the positive. And are you eating properly? Are you eating enough protein through the day? If you're not eating enough protein for the day, you're not going to activate protein synthesis, which is actually important for the body. And another thing is, yeah, I see a lot of guys, what they'd do, they'd go eat some carbohydrates, and they'd go drink a protein supplement. And I think, oh, that's it, that's all I just need to do is drink protein supplement, and that's going to make my body grow. No, the protein supplement is a supplement just to add on to your food, and as a food replacement if you skip a meal through the day. Me personally, I'd start here. I'd start with my weight, like I said earlier. Go on the internet, go on the internet, find a BMI calculator, punch in my weight, height, and other details about myself, my age, on there. And then the calculator will come with all these lovely numbers and say you gotta eat this much grams of protein a day, this many grams of carbohydrates a day, this many macros. You gotta bear in mind, what are you aiming for? You want to grow muscle. So we want medium carbohydrates. So don't have too many carbohydrates or you just get fat and you won't be growing muscle. So medium carbohydrates, high protein. Now, the readings you get off your body fat and your height and blah 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 off the calculator, stick to that guide. So whatever it says, just have it. So for me, for example, I'm about 78 kilograms at the moment. I was 96 before, so I was a pretty heavy guy. But I found that 150 grams of protein to 200 grams of protein does me well for muscle gaining. Obviously, if I have more protein than 200, I've got more of a chance of growing some extra muscle. And you guys having a fast metabolism and stuff like that, it goes through one end and then it comes out the other quicker. Then the body can even process it and get to the muscle. The only thing we can do about that is keep ramming the protein in. Yeah, you may have some trips to the bathroom area and stuff. You gotta just keep eating it till your body, absorbs it into one of your muscles and, it gets a chance to get it in there. You're gonna bear in mind that your muscles gotta, have protein for your organs, protein for your brain, protein for your skin, protein for everything. So, it's not every bit of protein you eat. Like if you're eating small amounts of protein, it's not just gonna go to the muscle and go, grow a little bit bigger. Nothing's gonna happen like that. You're gonna you just gotta keep getting the protein in. So, and the carbohydrates are just as important as well. Don't go over the top with the carbohydrates, or else you just get fat. So, medium carbohydrates, protein, high protein, and your vitamins. Make sure you're having the meals through the day. You've got to make sure that you prep your meals properly, eating clean. Don't just go to the flipping, the fast food shop and just live off that and shit like that. I think the only fast food shop that I thought actually helped me was flipping KFC. Okay. That did me some good for saying, when I was on a job or something like that and I didn't prep my meals properly, I just popped to KFC and, to bulk up protein or whatever as a meal replacement, stuff like that. But you can't beat raw food. Real food is what's gonna get you there and get you growing. Okay, the only way you can sort out your fast metabolism is just by eating more, really, and just trying to get your body to give you a chance to grow some muscle. Focus on the negative and positive, like I said, and take your vitamins, they help as well. And maybe you might need more meals than other people. You might, like, some people may get gains of three meals a day, or even two. Some people. So let's say for example you're having 2 to 3 meals a day, and still ain't working for you. Just go over 4 to 5 meals a day. Just go through it. You know what I mean? Don't go extra on the carbs. Remember, or you just get fat. I've been there, done that, tried it out. You see the results. What's happened? You know what I mean? Just keep watching your body. Keep up the way of eating and the dieting, and you'll get there. I believe in you. I've been there, done that as well. I know some people who's done that as well. But I've saw some guys in the gym as well, and they stick just to pure heavy weights, and they're still stick thin, man, and that's it's not gonna do you any favour just doing heavyweight all the time. You're not gonna always grow. You know what I mean? The heavyweight's more focused on strength, just picking up the weight, and it does do density of the muscle, but you're not going to get a big muscle mass growth off it. That's why it's important to do 10 to 12 reps, you know, medium high reps, and activating hypertrophy. Go research hypertrophy, check that out. But you know, you need best of both worlds. You can't just go do all the time like medium weight, because you won't have the strength behind you and you'll lose your strength. So you know, you got to do both. That's why I did. If you want to take out my routine, you can. But that's why I did 10 to 12 reps, and then I went straight on to 5 to 6 reps. But me, you got to realise that I'm a bit more advanced in the, you know, the bodybuilding world, and I've been training like before in the past. So I had a little bit of muscle memory. That's why I jumped into that sort of routine. But if that routine works for you, go for it. You know what I mean? It's worked for me, so try it out. You know what I mean? It's just, this is just advice and stuff like that. And I'm full natural. Never took no steroids in my life or anything like that. I never touched them. Never will touch them. You know, just go for it. Another tip. Okay, so you know, training properly. You know, are you in the gym? You know, are you in the gym? Like, are you spending enough time in the gym? Are you doing the workouts? Are you doing enough sets? You can't just do, you know, 1 or 2 sets and you just get a pump and then you lose the pump, and you know, you think, oh, that's the workout done. You need to recognise what a pump is. A pump is when your blood flows through your body and your muscle is you know, it's aching, and it's, you know, as you're pumping the muscle with the weight, you feel it. You feel the blood rushing down there, and it feels like you're blown up like a balloon and stuff like that, and you know, you feel a burn in there. That's the pump. That's a good sign. When you get burned, that's a good sign. And the day after, if you feel that you're aching and stuff like that, then that means you're gonna grow. So you have to make sure you get your protein in. That's the time. This is your time to grow. You know what I mean? When it's aching, this is your time to repair and get stronger and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So make sure you get your rest. You need about 6 hours rest a day to gain some muscle. If you're not sleeping properly, that's another thing. A lot of people don't sleep properly, and that's why they're not growing as well. Sleeping is the most important thing for growing. You know, as a child, when you grow up, like your mother says, go to sleep and make sure you eat your food so you can grow big and strong. It's just the basics, you know what I mean? And plus another thing is doing the basic exercises is one of the most important things, and I found out the basic exercise is the most effective, you know, flexing the muscle properly. And you got to look at the way you're flexing your muscle, so you don't want to be interacting with other muscles. Let's say you're doing a bicep curl like this and the weight's too heavy, but when the weight's too heavy, you're going to be activating deltoid muscles, so it's going to be the delts and the biceps muscles moving. You want to be just moving the biceps and isolating the muscle. What a bodybuilder is concerned about is isolating this muscle, flexing the negative and positive. A bodybuilder is not very concerned about the weight. That's what powerlifters are concerned about. They're concerned about how they're going to shape the body, how they're going to make it look nice. They look in the mirror and go, I need a little bit more shoulders, so I concentrate on the shoulders more this week. And you know, the top chest is a little bit flat, it's lacking there. And you know, I could do with some of my forearms getting a little bit bigger. And you know, I want to sort that out there. You know, that's what a bodybuilder does. Okay, so yeah, just give it a try. Give that routine a try. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you need any help with any other videos, like you know, pointing out some of the food types and stuff like that, well, actually I'll include some of them now. So brown rice is just quick one. Broccoli, green pasta's good as well, the green one. I've saw wild dark rice. It's pretty pricey, but it's good.